is You Learn with Robert. Yeah, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. I'm back. So, a lot of people have been wondering where I've been, what's been going on. First of all, this is not financial or investment advice. I'm actually here giving you the crypto rundown. As you can see, been some upgrades in the office. Upgrades. Just been getting some things accomplished behind the scenes, getting some things accomplished behind the scenes. So, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Just welcome in. So this is the crypto rundown. You're probably wondering what's going on, what's been up, how's everything been. If you're actually here, you're new here, go ahead and hit that like button. Go ahead and hit that like button because we're actually live. So if you're looking at this, you're probably wondering what's going on. We're here. Hit the like button. Thanks for the like. So anyway, crypto rundown, crypto rundown, crypto rundown. A lot of people are wondering what's going on with XRP, what's up with XRP, and what's been going on in general. I'm actually checking my audio to see if I can hear myself. So, hello, hello, hello. Testing, testing, testing. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay, so yeah, you can hear me. So I was just testing my audio. I'm actually testing the visuals. As you can see, I've been working on my office, getting some things, remodeling some things behind the scenes. So if you're actually new here, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. This is an impromptu live. I normally schedule my lives, and you're probably saying, well, you learned. We haven't seen you in a while. You have been seeing videos, so if you haven't seen my shorts or anything like that, go ahead and look at some videos and shorts and go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button. So you probably what's going on with XRP. You're probably wondering what's going on with XRP. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. So as it relates to XRP, this is the thing that you got to understand. As it relates to XRP, the thing you have to understand is this. There's a company called BNY Mellon. They have over $2 trillion in assets. BNY Mellon, yes, right. BNY Mellon has over $2 trillion in assets. And as it relates to that situation, XRP is actually in cahoots in a sense. What do you mean cahoots? You learn. They actually are custodials for certain assets. I'm just telling you, when big boys, big girls make moves, you got to pay attention. Bank of America has some things going on with XRP. So you got to understand big banks in China have some things going on with XRP. So you got to understand when things happen behind the scenes, you got to ask yourself this question. Hey, look, what should I do? How should I make this happen? What things should I do to make sure things are accomplished? You got to ask yourself those questions. See, a lot of things are going on behind the scenes, and a lot of us are trying to figure out what's going on. And the sad reality behind this is a lot of us going to be behind the scenes. We always say, oh, no one tells us when things happen. We're the last to know. We're the last to know. What's up, Call? What's up? What's up? We're the last to know what's going on. What happens? What should we do? A lot of us are the last people to know. Hey, what's going on? What's going on? A lot of us are last to know things because we don't look and see what's going on. You got to understand, in the United States, there's less than 10% adoption rate of crypto. Yes, less than 10% adoption rate. Around the world, there is under 20% adoption rate. So you're probably wondering, what is an adoption rate? What does that mean? That means a lot of people have heard of crypto. A lot of people have heard of, hey, how you doing, Miss Khadija? Hey, Miss Khadija Reeves, you actually inspired me to go live today. So I just want to let you know. I appreciate, the message you had this morning. It inspired me to go live. So, as it relates to anything, you got to understand a lot of us don't realize what's going on to the last minute. We know about what's going on with the trade between LeBron James and AD and Luka Doncic. We know about that in the sports world. We say, "Oh my goodness, I can't believe Luka's getting traded to the Lakers, and I can't believe AD is going there." Hey, what's up, Lisa J? I can't believe that's happening. We know about those things, but we're the last to know about what's going on in the stock market and what's last to know what's going on in the crypto market because we're looking at all the wrong things. We're looking at what's going on the left and the right. We're looking at, oh, well, the world's going to come to an end. It's going to collapse. Eventually it will. But we're looking at all these things, and we're the last people to know about what's going on with XRP, what's going on with Dogecoin, what's going on with crypto. You might not like it, but what's going on with Trump coin? We're the last people to know these things because what we do is we're looking at all the wrong things. We're looking at all the wrong things. Random Man, Master P, make them say, no, 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 I guess. I mean, I guess that's what you want me to say. We're looking at all the wrong things of what's happening. We're looking at all the wrong things. And unfortunately, we're the last to know these things. We're the last to know what's going on. We're the last to see what's going on. And unfortunately, we are the last to know. Why? Because we're focusing on other things. Just like now, there was X amount of people in the live. They heard some quick information. They swiped off. But here I'm here to tell you, I don't have to sit up there and sugarcoat anything. I don't have to be visible because I already know what's going on. Let me explain to you what's going on. Let me explain to you what's going on. Regardless if you voted for our president or not, President Trump, as you saw the executive orders, he put some orders behind crypto. I'm telling you what's going to happen. As I've been telling you in the past, you can look at my past videos. At the end of the day, crypto is going to go mainstream. Now, what does that mean? Now, I remember back in the days when I was young, not a kid anymore. Back in the days, I remember cell phones. If you're old enough to remember cell phones when it became mass adopted, I remember being in the cellular industry. And when I was in the cellular industry, a lot of things happened. I remember people going from their home phones migrating to cell phones. I remember people in college saying, hey, look, man, I need to get a phone. I remember parents saying, hey, I need to get a phone. And you got to understand they were transitioning landline phones and they were transitioning pay phones. Matter of fact, I don't know if you can find a payphone in the United States anywhere except places you don't want to be. It ain't gonna be like Visa. You ain't gonna want to use that payphone if you can find one. You know what I'm saying? So I'm telling you, as it relates to anything, when it comes to crypto, first of all, it's not financial investment advice, but as it comes to crypto, we got to understand a couple things. We have to understand that number one, the adoption rate is going to happen like this. Yeah. Exactly. Miss Khadija. So we got to understand the adoption rate has to happen. We got to understand the transition has to happen. We got to understand the transfer is going to happen. We have to understand that no matter what is going on, crypto is going to be where it's going to be. Crypto is going to happen. So you're probably saying, oh man, he ain't talking about nothing. I don't care nothing about no crypto. I don't understand it. Let me get up out of here. I don't care nothing about this crypto thing. So as it relates to anything, a lot of us sit up there and we get in a position where we are confused. We're confused. And the reason, they say a confused mind does nothing. So we're confused about a lot of things. We say, oh, well, as it relates to crypto, I'm not going to invest in crypto because I don't understand it. Here's the sad reality. A lot of us won't do those things. A lot of us cannot invest in those things. And all of us will not invest in those things because, number one, the reason why we won't do it because we're confused. I don't understand it, so I'm not going to do it. So this year, I'm making it a point to, help teach you the basics. A lot of people can throw you out in the water and you don't know what's going on. What's going on with the basics of crypto, how to understand. As it relates to my membership, the basics, all the information of why I think the way I think. How did I know this stuff was going to happen? I'm going to teach those things, okay? Understand. A lot of people may know that. However, understand this. I had a teacher and I remember I was in geometry and I was in a private school and I'd already took geometry and I tried to negotiate with the guidance counselor in high school when I was going to high school, took geometry in middle school. And she was like, well, I can't give you all your credits from the private school. And I was negotiating the credits. And she was saying, well, if I gave you all the credits of all the classes you already done, you would graduate in 2 years. I said, what's the problem with that? So, the guidance counselor did not want to give me my credits that I took. So I had to take geometry over. I tried to negotiate that. I failed in that negotiation. However, what I'm saying is this. I had a teacher. I was taught a certain way. And this geometry teacher said, if you don't do this, this, and this, it's going to be wrong. I don't care if you get the right answer, it's going to be wrong. And I told her, I said, look, give me any problem you have, and I can literally solve the issue, solve the problem without what you're saying. So she said, okay, smart tail, come to the board. She gave me a problem in the back of the book. I solved it. She gave me another problem. I solved it. Why did I solve it? Because I understood what you were saying. I understood by the formula, and I understood how to get to where I needed to go quickly. But she said, if you do not use these formulas this way and show the formula, I'm going to mark your answer wrong. I said, why? I said, please explain to me. I said, can I ask you a question? Did you go? I said, if you are going home, right? And if you're going home and let's say you're going home and, it's traffic. I said, what would happen? She said, well, I would go a different way. I said, so you would go a different way? She said, yes. I said, so you're telling me you wouldn't sit in the traffic? And she said, no. I said, why wouldn't you sit in the traffic? And she said, well, because it's traffic and I can go a different way. I said, exactly. Why would I go through the long route of geometry when I know a different way? She said, I don't care what you say, it's going to be wrong. Here's what I'm going to tell you. Just based on that theory of principle of the teacher, I could get the test right. I got the test right, and I literally did not do it the way she wanted to do it. She failed me. I took it in summer school, and actually the teacher was like, summer school teacher was like, why are you here? I told her. She was like, this is stupid. You know all the answers. I said, yeah. She actually had me teach some of the students in summer school the way I knew, because she didn't know that way. I'm not trying to, be, facetious. I'm not trying to act arrogant. What I'm saying is, in the midst of the teacher trying to make me suffer, I paid to go to summer school and was able to teach the students in summer school the way I knew, because being taught in private school was an easier way than what they were teaching. She was like, I didn't even know that. So the summer school's teacher start using what I knew in her next classes. So what I'm saying to you is this. Am I a math whiz? Heck no. No. I know 1 + 1 and all that stuff. But the only pie I like is, the pies in the freezer section or the pies that people make from home. I don't care nothing about 3.14. I don't care about the Pythagorean theorem. All my math majors, I apologize, but it's not going to help you learn some things as it relates to what's going on now. See, a lot of us are using our mind of what we think now. Oh, well, you learn, I understand your formula, what you're saying, but what does this have anything to do with crypto? I don't understand crypto. If any man lacks wisdom, let him so ask. Also, as it relates to anything, you have not because you ask not. Wisdom is a principal thing. So here's the thing. Hey, what's up, Joes? Happy Sunday. Aloha. A lot of things we don't understand and we push it to the side. Yeah, definitely a blessed Sunday. We push it to the side because we don't want to learn. Here's the thing. Recipes. If we didn't want to learn something, if we wanted to know something, my grandmother, I would call her, Grandma, how did you cook this? Hey, thank you, Miss Cadiz. Hit the thumbs up on the live. If you haven't already subscribe to the channel. My grandma, I would call my grandma, and she would say these phrases. Before I said, Grandma, how you make chicken and dumplings? Her exact phrase would be like, it's easy. All you do is, and then she would say, it don't matter if it's 1,000 steps. She would say, it's easy. All you do is, and she would tell you, it's easy. All you do is. It's easy. All you do is. Hey, Grandma, how do I fix a car? It's easy. How do you do it? Grandma, how I build a private jet? It's easy. All you do is. Grandma, how I build a house? It's easy. All you do is. Hey, Grandma, how do I make a combustion rocket from blah, blah, blah? It's easy. All you do. Doesn't matter what I ask my grandma, the first thing she would say, the first phrase, it's easy. All you do is. So what I'm telling you is, it's easy, y'all. All you do is. If you learn how to cook something before, you learned the recipe before, you learned how to work on a car before, you learned how to grow your own food before, you learned how to, remodel something in your house, you learned how to fix something. It's easy, you all. All you have to do is change your mind and change your thinking, and you will be able to do what you need to do. But here's the thing. The unfortunate part, I'm going to tell you the unfortunate part. The unfortunate part is this. Some people are going to listen to this and say, oh, wow, that was great. And they're going to go about their business, and they are not going to walk in what they're supposed to walk in. And they're going to wonder why they didn't process or be able to get the wealth they needed to get. Here's what I'm telling you. Going back to the story of the cellular industry, hey, what's going on, Neo? I was one of the top salespeople in the cellular industry. Why? I would go to the mall. I would have the latest and greatest phone. I had my business cards. And people were like, what is that? It's a cell phone. Oh, that's cool. People thought I was talking to myself. I remember these little earbuds. People thought I was talking to myself because I had my earbuds in, walking around the mall. And I said, what are you doing? You talking to me? No, I'm actually talking on the phone. Really? Hey, make a call. Call somebody. And they would call somebody in the phone. That would be my demo. They were like, oh, that's pretty cool. I would give them a business card. They would come see me. I would sell them on the cell phone. What I'm saying is the reason why I was one of the top reps in the cellular industry is because I knew my product. I showed people the product, and I showed them the reason why they needed the product. So why do I need crypto? You learn. First of all, it's not financial investment advice. Here's the reason why you need crypto. Because this is where the world is transformed to. What I'm explaining to you is this. I was able to get in the industry before everyone thought it was mainstream. And because I was handing out so many cards, people came to me, people called me. I had a phone, and literally, I didn't care. People were like, why are you giving your personal number out? Because I'm in the cellular industry. I'm here to make commission. I'm here to make money. What I'm saying to you all is this. If only less than 10% of people are in the are in crypto right now in the United States, under 20% in the whole world is in crypto, you should get ahead of those things. Get ahead of the move. Well, you don't understand, you learn. I don't have a lot of wealth. I can't afford, I can't. I can do all things. Hey, what's going on, Diary Shamika? Hey, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? I can do all things through him who gives me strength. I don't understand it. I'm trying to teach you. Wisdom. If any person lacks wisdom, let him ask. Oh, well, I don't know if it won't work. Here's the thing. When you go in your house and you flip on a light, you say, oh, let me flip on the light. Okay, I got a flashlight here. You flip on the light. You're going to see the light. You flip on the light. You know, when I flip on this flashlight, I know it's going to work, right? Because I have batteries in it, or I charge the flashlight, I know it's going to work. Same thing with a light. I know if I put the light switch on, it's going to work because, exactly, Neil, because I know, pay the power bill. I know it's going to work. I know there's nothing wrong with it. So what I'm saying to you all is this. If the president has a crypto and he said, I'm going to put a crypto out for me and my wife before I take office, what does that tell you in your medulla oblongata? If somebody puts themselves in position before they take office and get sworn in for the second term, don't care if you voted for them, if you like them or not, it does not matter. Use some common sense here. Listen, Linda, listen. Escuchan, por favor. Thank you. Ohio gozaimasu, by the way, for my people. So buenos dias, buenos noches, wherever you are in the world. Hey, what I'm saying to you, Guten Hyman, wherever you are, what I'm saying to you is exactly. I was just literally about to go there. The U.S. will be the crypto capital of the planet. That's what Trump said. So what I'm telling you is get in front of this. Because here's the thing. When people started buying, panning for gold and silver, a guy named Levi Stratus, Levi, he was making nice threads, and he moved to the area, and he had all these nice tailor-made things, and people was like, yo, dog, I'm paraphrasing. He was like, they were like, we don't need this. We like your threads, but it would be nice. It would be nice if you had a stronger material, because when we go in these mines, our material is breaking. Our pockets are breaking. He was sewing up pockets for these people. So he looked for a material called denim, that we wear denim jeans now, and he looked for something more stronger. So he got in front of the mining situation and became a wealthy man. Levi said, hey, dog, these rivets right here, we can put these rivets on here to make it pocket stronger. So if you look at any pair of jeans, I wish I had some jeans sitting here. Like I got my suits and stuff. I got a lot of stuff, but I'm not going to get up right now. If you look at, I was looking to see if I have some jeans. If you look at any pair of jeans, you see a rivet on the pockets of the jeans to make the jeans stronger. Levi and Stratus came together so that they can make sure that the jeans were strong. What does this have to do with crypto? You learn. Okay, I got a pair of jeans. Here's what I'm saying to you. People didn't have a pair of jeans then. Back in those days, they didn't know what denim was back then until Levi put it up, and then Stratus came along and they partnered. They didn't know what it was. What I'm telling you is this. If a president is telling you, yo, dog, this is what we gonna do. I don't like him. I ain't vote for him. I voted for the other person. Oh, Dada, I don't like what he doing with this. Listen to me. Listen. Look. Listen. I'm trying to tell you. Listen. I'm warning you. This is me warning you. I've been warning you. Now I'm like, you got to pay attention to this. Listen. If a president is telling you, we are going to make sure crypto is known throughout the world, and the U.S. is going to be the leader of this. I'm telling you this. If he's saying this, and then he said, you know what? I'm going to make a crypto for me and my wife. He's telling you what he's going to do. Why are you still worrying about what's going on with Diddy and Beyonce and Jay-Z and all this other bull job that ain't paying you no money? Answer me the question. Unless you got a reaction channel that's making reactions over that type of mess, anybody here made money off that? The answer is no. Here's the thing. If you are serious about getting to the next level, if you are serious about getting to the next level, if you are serious about getting to the next level, you need to subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to You Learn Roberts. Hit the subscribe button. If you are serious, if you are above serious about crypto and you want to get to the next level, here's the thing. I remember people would ask me, You Learn, Robert, that's my name. They would say, how are you making so many sales? And I would tell them, hey, look, this is what I'm doing. I'm going to the mall. I'm doing this. I'm doing this. I'm handing out my cards. My personal number is on there. And you know what people would say? I ain't giving out my personal phone number so they can call me. I said, well, get another line. And let's use that line for that. I ain't going to pay for another line. So the thought process was, so I said, so you're not willing to do the things I'm doing to be number one. You're asking me what I'm doing to have accolades. Number one, when I was in the call center, number one in the call center. You're asking me what I'm doing, but you're not willing to take the steps to be number one. What I'm telling you is this. If you are serious about this, okay? Hey, Neo, kind of refrain from that type situation. You know what I'm saying? I know what you're saying, but you know what I'm saying. So anyway, if I'm telling you this is what I'm doing, right? If I'm showing you this is what I'm doing, but you're not putting yourself in position of power, then it's your fault. It ain't my fault. Did I do that? Oh, it ain't my fault. It's your fault. I'm telling you what I've done. When I was in call center, I was number one in the call center. And they asked, what are you doing? How did I become number one? There was a dude that became number one, and I asked him, I said, hey, man, what are you doing? And I sit with him. When I first got there, I sit with him. And before they hired me, I said, look, I'm telling you now I'm going to be number one here. And they looked at me like I was crazy. I said, no, I'm telling you, this is what's going to happen. So it would be your mistake not to hire me because I know what I'm doing. And they was like, sell me this pen. I sold them the pen. I got hired. So anyway, short version of the long story, I said, do not put me with no sorry person. I want to be with the number one person. Who's here making the most money? That's who I want to sit with. I sit with this guy. He's carrying a briefcase to work, suited up. So you know what I did? I got A briefcase. My mom had a briefcase. My dad had a briefcase. I used one of the old ones. I had suits to go to church every Sunday. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to crypto, do you think Mo and the okay, hold on. So anyway, let me finish this real quick. So anyway, had a briefcase, came there, did the same thing he did. He stood up, walked around, I stood up, walked around. He was standing up talking, I stood up talking. Got me with another person. He did his fingers like this, I was talking like this. I did the same. He person was talking, he take notes, I took notes. Until I put my own formula together. This is what he does well. This is what he does well. This young lady over here, I sit with her. This is what she does well. This is what he does well. I sit with 5 different individuals, took their flavor, mixed it up, made my own thing, became number one. They couldn't beat me no more because I knew everything they did. I used the good stuff. The bad stuff I didn't use. What I'm saying to you is this. If you are trying to go to the next level, it would be behoove you to hit subscribe button. If you want to stay the same, don't hit subscribe. It's on you. Just telling you. If you want to step up in your knowledge, it would probably be smart for you to go ahead and join the membership. Here's the thing. I remember when I first started trading stocks and buying stocks, I lost a lot of money. You can go and try to go and do hours and hours of searching through YouTube. You can do that. So you can do that, right? And you can do that. And you know, when it comes down to it, you can spend hours and hours in doing research, right? You can go and do your thing and try to research things, and you can buy 100 million courses and do all this stuff, and that's a good thing if you do courses. But it's going to cost you something doing it on your own. It's going to cost you time. It's going to cost you money, thousands upon thousands of dollars, tens of thousands of dollars, because you're trying to do it by yourself. How are you going to know the 401k if the person is doing the right thing? If you got your stuff in the right thing, unless you know what's going on. Here's the thing. Most people retire without more than $100,000 in the retirement account. That's facts. Most people retire and have to get a second job. That's facts. Because they do not do what they need to do as it relates to learning the very skill that they should have taught us when we were in school. The very skill that we should have learned when we were in school, they do not teach us. And you wonder why. Because a person by the name of John D., I'm not going to say his last name, he said, I am making it for a generation of workers, not thinkers. He wanted you to be a worker, not a thinker. Think those things not be the work. Will you start? Okay, so when it comes down to it, right? When it comes down to it, you have to understand this. Are you going to put yourself in a position where you're going to spend thousands of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars making mistakes, and then you go to retire and don't have the money? Or are you going to put yourself in a position where you say, you know what? This guy is offering a membership that's going to help me potentially long term. I'm not, to be honest with you, if you join the membership, if you don't join the membership, it's going to be a situation of, appreciate it, Lisa. It's going to be a situation where it's on you. I know the information. A lot of people are going to sit up there and take their time and listen to 100 different people, and that's okay. But the one thing that will remain is I know the information. You learn. Is this a sales course? Are you trying to teach us about crypto? I'm trying to give you the basics, the foundation. Because a lot of times people want to learn how they want to get on the private jet, but they don't want to understand how the private jet was made. They want to get in the house, but they don't understand that the house was made and you had to go through certain steps. A lot of people want to go to college and have the degree, but they don't understand that it takes time to get that diploma. It takes time to get that bachelor's, the master's, the doctorate. It takes time to do that. It costs hundreds of thousands of dollars to go to certain schools. Here's the difference. You have to ask yourself the question, are you willing to learn? So when it comes to XRP, my personal opinion, not financial or investment advice, my personal opinion is this. XRP is going to be probably at least $10 in the next 2 or 3 years. I put in my membership, and my membership, it was 10 months ago. I said 4 cryptos to watch out for. XRP was under 30 cents when I said that. Now XRP is over $2. It pulled back. It's over $2. It pulled back a little bit. XRP, I'm buying it at the pullback price because you got to understand, they call it the shakedown. A lot of people shake people off of things because you're scared. Here's the thing. If you bought a soda at work, you bought a honey bun, most sodas, any place, 20-ounce drinks are at least $2, right? Most honey buns now in the vending machines are at least $1. If you go out, if you look at stuff, things are more pricier. You got to look at that. You got to understand that things, as it relates to anything, things cost more. Things cost more, right? I mean, it costs to breathe now, right? All I need is the air that I breathe that should love you. Alfalfa, remember that? But anyway, things cost more. Anything that we do costs more. Here's the deal. You can put tariffs on other countries, but it's going to cost more for the other person, which is us, on long term. Because if you put a tariff and it's X amount of dollars, when it comes into it, it's going to be at least 20 to 30% higher for us to buy. So I'm telling you, inflation is here to stay. And either you're going to be caught on inflation or you're going to be ahead of inflation. How become ahead of inflation? You got to do things differently. Okay, look, everybody gets some type of check. I don't care if it's a daily check. You get paid daily. You get paid, because you do the gig economy things like Uber, Lyft, and all this stuff. You get paid daily. You're a business person. You get paid daily. You get paid weekly. You get paid semi-weekly. You get paid monthly. It doesn't matter your pay situation. Here's the thing. We all can look at fruit that we kept in our refrigerator or kept outside of our refrigerator that was spoiled. Food that we bought that we threw away because we didn't cook in time. How much money did we waste on that? Going to see a movie that was horrible and we wasted money on that movie. Going to do something. We all can look at something in our lives that we have spent money on that we shouldn't have. And we was like, dang, I lost money on that vending machine or whatever the case is. You drunk some of the soda wasn't what you thought it was. I want to try these chips because so-and-so on the Tic Tac showed me about these chips. I'm gonna buy these chips and I didn't like the flavor, so I'm gonna throw those chips away. So $4, $5 worth of chips you throw away. We've all done something. We keep lights on in the house that we're not even in the rooms. We've wasted money. Whatever the case may be, you have to understand these factors. You have $3. You have $5. We all have $5. Well, I can't find $5, you learn. We all can find $5. Here's a good thing about crypto. Robinhood, Uphold. A lot of these apps allow you the opportunity to buy $1 worth of something. Cash App, people who got Cash App, $1 worth of crypto. What I'm simply saying to you is we have to change our mindset and the way we think. Because if we don't change the mindset and the way we think, in 5 to 10 years, we're going to be priced out of the market. Think about it. If we look at homes right now and see what price they are right now, and if we look at how much things cost right now, here's the thing. How do you get above, they call it the snake line. Okay, what is the snake line, you learn? So here's the thing. A certain line and under, there are snakes that can survive. But if you want to know what the eagle does, the eagle snatches the snake, takes it up in the air, and keeps flying up until the snake suffocates. because over a certain amount of line in a mountain, snakes cannot survive. The eagle goes up and then drops the snake. Snake's gone because it's suffocated. It doesn't have oxygen. We have to learn to get above the snake line in our lives, the negative things, the I can'ts. Last I read, I can do all things who give me strength. I've never said I can't. I had a coach who used to make us run laps if we said I can't, makes us do push-ups. So you can learn. The very fact that you're here listening to me, you can learn. You have the ability to learn. There's nothing wrong with your mindset. There's nothing wrong with your heart. There's nothing wrong with you. You have the ability to learn. The only difference is it's up to you. You can say, well, I don't believe in this crypto stuff. I'm not going to buy it. And here's the true reality. In 3 to 5 years, you're going to be like, man, that dude, the red hat and black hats and the matching stuff and the, all those monitors in the background, in the chair, he said something. I didn't believe him. If you go back in my shorts, you'll see a video. I was in front of a gas station. And I said, if this gas station sees what's going on, why shouldn't you? Bitcoin was under 30 something thousand then. Now Bitcoin right now, let's see what Bitcoin is. I honestly, I don't even look at it every day as it relates to the price. I just buy it. Bitcoin is at 97,055. So I'll probably buy some today just because it's lower. But I just do this. Literally every day I look at stuff, but I may say, okay, this is low. I get an alert. I'll just buy it. I may look at Bitcoin, get an alert, and I'll buy it. I don't care where the price is, because here's the thing. Kathy Wood says she believes Bitcoin can be 1.5 million. And then she upped her marketing strategy and say over $2 million. So if she's saying that, my target is going to be 350,000 to 750,000 before, But here's the thing. I want you to imagine something. Someone said today, I ain't going to mention their name. They said, if I came into a lot of money, they would leave the country. They would do this. They would do that. I'm not picking on you, by the way. The only way most people are going to come up with a lot of money, an inheritance, right? When it comes to what they do, what's those things? The lotto. And I'm going to talk about that in a second. The lotto, or they have to do something. You have the resources. However, we have to do things differently to be able to become to where we are. You can't sit up there and I'm not picking on anybody, by the way. Don't think, hear my heart on this. I'm not picking on anybody. What I'm saying is we have to change some levels of thinking. Unfortunately, we weren't taught in school certain things. We weren't taught at the dinner table, some of us, certain things. We weren't, taught as it relates to certain things. We weren't taught. We weren't. There was no one to hold our hand and say, hey, look, do it this way. Some of us, there was no one to say, you know what? This is what I would do. Because most of the people we knew were just trying to struggle and scrape to survive. And it's okay. In the world of information technology, we got a lot of stuff going on now, and we can do differently. What I'm saying to you is, going forward, you have no excuse. Technology is rampant. There's so many things that's going on, and just in technology alone, some people are not going to have a job. I was looking at something on Amazon, and I saw this a long time ago, but they showed an updated version. Amazon has a warehouse, and it has nothing but robots in it. And I remember my uncle telling me, he pulled up, my uncle used to drive trucks. He's retired now. But he told me probably about 5 or 6 years ago, he pulled up and backed up in his truck. I was actually talking to him on the phone. And he backed up to the truck, and he was like, man, well, first off, before he backed up, he got to the gate. And there was no one there. He called his dispatch. The gate opened. He said, no. He said, man, he was like, let me call dispatch. He called dispatch, called me back. He said, man, the gate open. Nobody's there. He backed up to the dock. They call it bumping the dock. He bumped the dock. He's sitting there waiting. He's talking to me. He said, let me get out of this truck to see. He said, look abandoned. He looked around, couldn't see nobody. Looked around, couldn't see nobody. He's like, well, I'll just get in the truck. So he talking to me, hey, nephew, blah, blah, blah. We talking. He's like, I gotta go. I think I'm being robbed. He jumps out the truck and he hung up the phone. So I don't know what's going on. I'm telling you when he got back to me. He said, nephew, you've been talking about these robots, and I saw it firsthand. He was looking through, like there's a space, a gap between where the dock is and the rubber seal is to the truck. He was looking between that, and he saw machines going into his truck, taking out the pallet and driving out. Taking out, and it pretty much the load was all to that company. It was machines. Nobody was inside the machines. They literally was robot machines going inside, taking the pallets and going out. He was looking, and he said he looked through the gap, and there was no people in there. It was all machines going throughout the warehouse. Fast forward, Amazon puts out something where you saw these machines. I believe it was an Amazon warehouse. He didn't know where it was. Anyway, machines taking over. There are cruise ships that got robot bartenders doing this thing. There are robots that can serve fries and do all these things. If you think your job is safe, it is not safe. Okay. We have to understand that unless we get ahead of technology, we're behind. Things like ChatGPT and this new thing that came out that China has that is far greater than ChatGPT. It's crazy. You know, the market was in awe when it came to what's going on. So what I'm saying to you is this. I'm saying that we have to put ourselves in a position that we're going to win. The whole point of me, I want you to win. I want you to win. Y'all don't understand because I see what's going on. Miss Khadija can tell you, like, yeah, hey, Ten, Miss Khadija can tell you unequivocally. I'm talking about the snow, Miss Khadija, and not drugs. I'm talking about real snow. Miss Khadija can tell you unequivocally. I'm telling y'all what I know. And I'm trying to be the nicest way to say this, but I am 100% sure. But I can't tell you I'm 100% sure. But I'm 100% sure that we're going to a place where you're not going to have any money. Everything's going to be digital. And regardless of not how you like it, it's going to happen. Okay? I'm telling y'all, it's quicker than you think. It's quicker than you think. The only way you're going to be able to get ahead of this, gold and silver. I've been telling you all the time. I got silver, silver, and sitting on my desk. I got another desk I'm putting up, but I got silver sitting here, silver just sitting here, silver bars. If you know what it, if you know, you know. Silver bars, silver sitting there. I got silver everywhere. Gold. I don't keep gold at the house, by the way. But a hedge of inflation is silver. And I'm trying to say something without saying something, okay? I'm trying to say things without saying things. I need y'all to walk with me and understand why I'm hesitant about what I'm saying. We're going to a place where you're not going to be able to say, hey, Ten, I need you to make me a screensaver for my channel. And I pay 10 in cash. I'm looking over here. I got some cash in a drawer. It's like $10. I don't feel like getting up. But I pay 10 with cash in a drawer. And then she says, oh, Miss Khadija, I like your cooking. Get me a plate. And she pays Miss Khadija in cash. And then Somebody said, "Oh, Jove, I like your singing. Could you come sing me karaoke?" And then Miss Khadijah pays Joe's at $10 in cash. And then somebody else says, "Oh, you learn I like this." We're going to a place where that's done. That's over with. Okay. 10, everybody saying hello. That's over with. All right. We're going to a place where everything's going to be digital. And if you notice, I really don't carry cash around. I just use my phone. I literally boop. Think about it. Tap. You got tap. I use my phone. I'm able to tap stuff. People use their watch. They're able to tap stuff. Matter of fact, if you've used tap or you use some type of technology like that before, let me know. I'm sure most people have used that before or seen that being used. You got to understand, nobody really carries cash anymore. And if you listen to Elon Musk, Elon said that it cost us, and I was looking for a penny. I don't have any pennies nowhere around. Let's just say this is a penny, okay? It's not, but let's say this is a penny, okay? We're going to a place where, let's just say this is a penny. It's not a penny, by the way. But let's say these were pennies. We're going to a place where, hey, Shani, where it costs more to make pennies than we produce. I think he said 110 million and we only get 23 million back. They're going to get away pennies. They said nickels cost more because of what's inside of them. They're going to do away with all this, okay? Because when you utilize something, and for me, I'm okay with it, because I don't carry cash anyway. But I'm saying to you, you need to get ahead of all this. And by the way, if you're wondering, this is a brass. These are brass. This is a brass Ethereum. This is a brass Doge coin. And this is a brass, what is this? Bitcoin. And these are not real like Bitcoin. These are they're digital currencies. I just wanted a reminder of things I like. That's all. It's made in brass. And I got some more stuff. Silver. This is a silver Shiba Inu coin. I got stuff up here. What is this? I don't know. I got some other stuff right here. I'm trying to look. What is this? Oh yeah, I can't show y'all that. But anywho, you got to understand that we're going to a place where cash is gone. I keep telling y'all, you may think this is conspiracy, but it's not. Cash is gone. The next, I would say, by 2032, it's not going to be no more cash. By 2035 at the latest. Okay? This is not hearsay or nothing. By 2035, come back to this channel. If I'm wrong, let's say you're wrong. But cash is going to be obsolete because it's pointless to utilize. As it relates to Bitcoin, they want everything to be digital because they can track everything digital. Everything, in my opinion, the blockchain is like a highway and it shows the transaction. So for me, I'm okay with it because it shows, hey, look, Shani, I want to buy something from you. I send you Bitcoin. Oh, Shani wants to buy something from 10. She sent her Bitcoin. 10 wants to buy something from Joe's. It shows the transactions. Who did it come from? What wallet did it come from? Where is it going? And that's everybody. That's the powers that be. That's a little Bobo on the corner. Everything shows transaction. I'm okay with that. Most of the stuff I buy is food and stuff for my office and business related. So I'm okay with that. So as it relates to anything, we have to understand that unless we get ahead of technology, we're going to be in some trouble. Okay. So how do we get ahead of technology? Ask yourself that question. How do we get ahead of technology? How do we get ahead of technology? Number one, we have to understand that crypto is here to stay. I saw a movie about the last days. Money is blowing in the street like trash. Exactly. Here's the thing. It says it in the word. You will not be able to buy or sell without the mark. I mean, that's pretty much what it is. If you look at, what was it at? I forgot the name of the country, but their currency was worthless overnight. They were burning the currency in the streets. I think it was Nicaragua. I forgot the name of the place. I don't even remember where it was, but they were burning their currency in the street because it was worthless. Here's the thing. Why do I buy silver? Silver is a hedge against inflation. If you look at any wealthy person, they have silver and gold in their portfolio. I told you without telling you. Silver is a hedge against inflation. Okay? As it relates to anything. Okay? Why do I buy gold and silver? It's a hedge against inflation. It helps as it relates to that. My earpiece went out, so if you don't hear me, that's what's going on. Or if the audio changed, that's what's going on. But it's a hedge against inflation. Okay? As it relates to anything. Why do I like crypto? Well, first off, if I go to Hawaii, Joe's in Hawaii. I go to Hawaii, right? If I go to, okay, you can hear me. Okay, cool. If I go to Hawaii, I can take my crypto with me. I don't have to say, oh, let me carry all this silver around. No, I can literally take my wallet with me, right? Gold and silver are just a hedge against inflation. Let's just say happenstance, cash is gone, you don't have anything. I can go anywhere and cash gold and silver, and they will give me the value of gold and silver. As it relates to crypto, you're probably asking what crypto is good. And you're saying, well, you said it's supposed to be a crypto rundown. It is. I'm teaching you the basics of why I particularly believe crypto is where it is. This is not financial investment advice, by the way, but I'm teaching you the basics of why I believe crypto is what it is and what it needs to be. Okay. If you go in my past videos talking about crypto and stocks, everything I've been saying, fast forward, has already happened now. I said it 2, 3, 4 years ago, 2 years ago. I said it. I was trying to think when the first video I posted here. 2 years ago. If you know anybody who knows me, I've told them that a long time ago, about 6, 7 years ago. We have to understand that if we don't understand something, we have to learn it, right? Well, you learn. I think you've been going in circles. You haven't really taught us anything. You haven't really told us anything. Hit the membership button. Join the membership. I'm telling y'all, I've been trying to warn y'all since last year. You might want to join the membership for $2. But I'm just going to go ahead and let the cat out the bag. Listen, I have courses coming. I have books coming. I have a lot of stuff coming. Okay? I'm just going to go ahead and say the people who join my membership prior to the end of the year, their grandfather in. So y'all going to be straight. Anybody who joins the membership after, I'm just going to let y'all know. My courses, people going to have to pay the original price. And I'm telling you now, when I say the original price, this is going to be the original price. It is what it is. I mean, I tried to stop and try to tell people without telling people. I tried to say, hey, look, you might want to join the membership. I'm trying to give you hints, but here's the deal. I will be offering courses. The courses will be coming up, and you will be able to see it. I've been working on those things behind the scene. Books coming out. There's a lot of things that are coming out, and I'm just telling you, the information will be there. My members, I got you. The people who joined the membership prior to December 31st, your grandfather in, I got you. Members, y'all I got. I'm telling y'all are cool. Hey, M&T, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? My members, I'm telling y'all good. People going forward, it depends on what tier you join. If you join a certain tier, it'll include courses. If you don't, it will not include those courses. You just have to pay the full price of the course, or it will be in the tier that you join. The people who have joined my membership prior to your grandfather in, I'll talk to my members about that. Don't worry about it. So what I'm saying to you is this. I've been telling y'all about crypto, and some people have been paying attention. Some people have not been paying attention. If you go back to my prior videos, everything I've been telling y'all 2 years ago is happening now. I wonder how I knew that. Anyway, it's a long story. Miss Khadija know how I know it. The Lord. But I'm telling y'all, you might want to get ahead of this. Okay? President Trump, regardless if you voting for him or not, has already said the United States is going to be the crypto capital of the world, of the planet, period. He's already said that. Okay? So what I'm saying to you is, if your president is telling you this, regardless if you voted for him or not, you probably should be behoove of this information. You probably should get ahead of this information. You probably should learn this information. Well, I don't understand and da 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 da. That's the whole point and reason why you're here. I'm going to start dropping more videos about crypto. And my membership, I've told my members, like literally, I had 5 cryptos, 3 out of the 5 shot up. 3 out of the 5. 2 are still in play. And literally, because of who's in office, is going to shoot up. So what I'm telling you is my track record has been great when it comes to that. So what I'm saying to you, XRP, I would take a look at XRP, not financial investment advice. I would take a look at Bitcoin. I would take a look at Solana. I would take a look at Dogecoin. I would take a look at, now I'm not going to tell you that. I'm going to let the members know that. But anyway, what I want y'all to do is this. If you have not subscribed to the channel, I want you to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. I see my analytics and it shows me it was 80-20. I had 80% women looking at me and 20% men looking at me. I was like, oh, wow. 80% women looking at me, 20% men. Now it's 50-50. I was like, oh, that's pretty good. 50-50. It was 50-50. So 50% men, 50% women looking at me. And that's a great thing analytic wise. I believe that in this year, there are going to be a lot of wealth happening for a lot of people. However, if you're not in position to get the wealth, you're going to miss out on it. You're going to miss out on it. You're going to miss out on it. I don't get notifications anymore for anyone being live anymore. Shani, that's crazy. Mine is opposite, 90% men. Wow. Yeah, that's generally Lisa J. When it comes to it, it's the opposite. You see what I'm saying? So 80% women were following me, you know what I'm saying? And then 20% men, and then yours is 90% men, 10. You see what I'm saying? It's generally the opposite, so I see now it's 50-50. So what I'm saying to you is, hey, Shani, are you on Insta? Shani, are you on Insta? That's another thing. Because people are not getting the notifications, I'm updating some things, and I'll tell you once it's updated so that you can be sure anytime I go live. Okay, cool, Shani, I'll look you up. Anytime, I think I got you up there, but anytime I go live, you might want to stay tapped in. I'm going to make sure that going forward, people can get the notifications quickly. And that's something I'm doing behind the scenes. I'll tell you all more when that stuff launches. But I'm telling you, in the membership, certain tiers, if you're saying, well, I can't afford crypto, my monetary is not there. In the membership, I'm teaching other ways to make revenue legally. In the membership, some things that I know I'm teaching in certain tiers of the membership. Letting you know that now as it relates to that. When it comes down to it, you might want to join the membership. I'm just telling you, either you're going to spend money on learning, think about it, y'all. Think about it. If you invest in the wrong thing, it's going to cost you thousands or hundreds of thousands of dollars, right? And it's going to cost you potentially retiring early or potential retirement because you were not in the right assets, right? I'm trying to help you get to where you need to go to a little bit. I'm trying to help you get there. Okay. Not financial investment advice, but I'm telling you all, if you don't pay attention to nothing else, I don't care if you voted for Trump or not, pay attention to this. He said, if you look, I want you, if you look at him when he was in route of going into office and things, he said that he wanted crypto to be major. If you look at him at the Bitcoin conference, he's talked about Bitcoin and crypto. If you look at him when he got in, he made some executive orders for crypto. So if that is the case, it's almost like your mother, father, cousin, brother, uncle saying, if you just listen, I'm gonna give you $200 every time you listen to me. What I'm saying to y'all, it's almost like your mother, brother, sister, uncle, cousin, nephew, niece, best friend telling you, if you listen to me, I'm gonna give you $200. Just listen. He's giving you that. It's like the teacher who told us back in the days, hey y'all, I'm gonna go over the test. Before the test, you might want to listen. The week before the test, I'm gonna go over the test, the things that might be on the test. Might be on the test. You might want to listen to things that might be on the test. You might want to listen. I'm going to tell you the things that might be on the test. And you still failed the test? That I failed one of those tests before because I was asleep. But the teacher literally went over the answers the week before the test. I was tired, man. I had a job and I was on phone all night. But anyway, I failed that test. And the teacher was like, Robert, I told you. The things on the test, I'm going over a week before the test. And then before the test, I'm going over the test. He literally said it, and I still failed the test because I was asleep. The whole week, I was asleep. I ain't failed no more of those tests. I passed that class with A. Trump is saying, look, y'all, I'm giving y'all the answers on the test. And the things on the test, the week before it happened, I'm going to give you the answers to the test. That's what Trump is telling y'all. I'm giving you the answers before the test. So you might want to look at the test before the test. And then he dropped a Melania and Trump coin. You may not invest in it, and I'm not telling you to invest in it. But then he said, I'm making an executive order over crypto. Things before the test. Before the test. America's gonna be the best in the world in crypto. Things before the test. I'm giving you the answers before the test, but you're not listening to the test. I don't like him. I voted for the other person. Bump this. I don't like how he pushed this in office. Listen, Linda, listen. He's giving you the answers to the test. He's telling you how to make money. Just listen. That's what I'm talking about, Emmett. He's telling you the answers. You would be foolish not to listen because you pissed at him because your candidate didn't win. I don't care who's in office. Let me explain this to you. I don't care. Why? Because I listened to the answers to the test before the test. Who? Let me see this. Let me go on and see. Hold on. Oh, this person invested in him. They invested X amount of millions. Which other person put some money into him? Oh, this person put some money. I don't care who it was. Barack Obama, Bill Clinton, Hillary. I literally, this person put some money into their campaign. That's the answer to the test, y'all. Do you think in your right mind that someone is literally going to invest, right? What is the current price of crypto? I would love to get involved in stocks. I don't know how to start. Shani, do me a favor. Join the membership. Just hit the button. Join the membership. Please. I'm going to go over that information. Okay. How do you start? The best thing to do. Okay. The best thing to do, first of all, is hold on 1 second, y'all. Hold on. The best thing to do is this. You have to get a platform. Okay. You have to get a platform. The platform you have to get, they have multiple platforms. I like Robinhood. A lot of people don't like Robinhood because Robinhood allows you the opportunity to go ahead and get, you got this. Robinhood, hey, Carmeli, I hope I said it right. Robinhood allows you the opportunity to buy stocks in crypto. Robinhood bought a place called Bitmart, and Bitmart had a lot of crypto in it. Crypto.com is a great place as well. That's just crypto side. But the cool part about it is when Robinhood bought Bitsmart, Then crypto.com added stocks so that you can buy stocks in crypto. Okay. You got Uphold, Uphold. You got Webull. But in my opinion, the easiest place to start, Robinhood, because, and the reason why I'm telling y'all this one, because you can buy what's called fractional shares. Fractional shares, Shanny, is bits and pieces. Hey, I can't afford to buy a whole Berkshire Hathaway Class A at over $500,000, so let me buy $50 in it. It allows you the opportunity to do that. I may not be able to send 97,000 on one Bitcoin. I want to pay $10 in crypto. Now, yeah, it allows you to do that. Now, when it comes to crypto, most platforms, a dollar and up allows you to buy crypto a dollar and up. Most platforms, okay? But some platforms do not allow the opportunity for fractional shares. It's not a not. Hey, everybody's talking. Carmela is talking to everyone. Most stocks places don't allow you to buy fractional shares. That's why I like Robinhood. Robinhood changed the game as it relates to stocks and crypto. A lot of people transfer to Uphold because they don't like Robinhood anymore. Because when it comes to trading, they say that um, Robinhood is don't allow you to do certain things. Here's the thing: for the beginner investor, I don't care what nobody say. Robinhood, in my opinion, is great. Robinhood, Robinhood, Shanny. Okay, Robinhood. Another great place, crypto.com. Crypto.com is a crypto platform that allows you to buy crypto. Okay, and stocks now. So my opinion is this. What about Cash Out, stock purchase option? I'm going to check it out. Thank you. I like I'm gonna be honest, my dad started out his buying Bitcoin and Cash Out, but here's the thing. Um, it's a very simple way to buy Bitcoin, but it's kind of like this. Okay, perfect example. I eat healthier options, right? My family may not necessarily. My dad and my mom. Well, my mom's changing to more healthier options. My dad, like, I don't care nothing about that. But my sister, I don't care nothing about that. They eat meat. They don't care nothing about it. So it's almost like me taking my mom and dad, just my dad and my sister, to a vegan only restaurant, right? If I take my sister and my dad to a vegan only restaurant, they probably not gonna eat nothing, or they probably gonna find something to say. I don't want to eat this, right? If I take my mom to a vegan only restaurant, she'll be okay. If I take my mom and sister to a vegan only restaurant, vegan cheese, vegan this, vegan that, my dad and my sister to a vegan only restaurant, or if I take them to a store that only sells vegan products, they're probably going to be like, I don't know about all this, right? They're probably not going to be too happy about all that, right? So, what I'm saying to you is this, um, from my opinion, okay, my opinion, Cash App just has a small pool of what you have to offer. Like, I don't know what grocery stores are where you are, so Whole Foods, Harris Teeter, things like that. What do they call it? What's the name of that grocery store, Miss Khadija, that you were talking about? I go there sometimes. What's the name of that grocery store? I forgot the name of that grocery store. But anyway, you probably would go to a grocery store that has more options. My dad would go to a grocery store that has more options. And my opinion is Cash App is a only Trader Joe's, not Trader Joe's. It starts with a it's another grocery store, Miss Khadija, but it's like I think it's Green. What's the name of that? Not Aldi. I like Aldi, but Harris Teeter. It's another one. What's the name of that other one? Not Harris Teeter. You were talking about it the other day. I said I like the grocery store too. Forgot the name of it, but anyway, Publix. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, Publix. Publix has a more variety, right? Whole Foods has a decent variety, but it caters more to healthier people. So what I'm saying to you, Shani, I hope I didn't throw you off. Cash App is a good way to start. Um, it's a good place to start. However, my opinion is a Robinhood, a Uphold is a better place as it relates to buy both. Now, they have places, TD Ameritrade, but they're not necessarily offering crypto like that. You see what I'm saying? So certain places, E-Trade, I didn't mention because of their offerings. Do you see what I'm saying? Their offerings and what they have to offer. They're specializing in certain things. I like Robinhood because they changed the game as it relates to investing. I remember with TD Ameritrade, I used to have to pay $9.97 per trade, $12.99. They didn't offer certain things. Robinhood came in effect. E-Trade, uh, uh, TD Ameritrade, Scottrade, all these people started changing their commission structures because of Robinhood. So that's why I'm loyal to Robinhood, because of what they have to offer. Robinhood has a more variety to offerings. In my opinion, it's more user friendly. My opinion, you know, um, it's not a bad platform. I don't care what nobody say. Now, the more robust investor, the more robust investor may like a different platform. But if you're starting out, my opinion, Uphold, Robinhood. I like Robinhood, period. So I'm not gonna say anything bad about Robinhood. There'll be other people say something bad about it. I can't say nothing bad about it because I remember paying 15, 16, 17, 18 as it relates to anything, paying that much per trade. Now, Robinhood is a different platform. It's a more user friendly platform. It has a lot more options, in my opinion. So, if you're starting out, this is not financial investment advice. I particularly like Robinhood. Personally speaking, I like Robinhood. Now, there's other platforms that you can use, but my opinion, Robinhood is the most user friendly platform. A lot of people have joined this in my link. I'm gonna be honest. I need to put my links to the places that I have. Look, just go there, download the app, and because I don't really necessarily care about the financial aspect of saying, "Oh, use my link." I really don't care about it. I should, because if I put my link in my description, and if you click my link, then I would get some stocks or something, and then the other person would. If you click the go join Robinhood, they're going to give you free stocks regardless if you use my link or not. So go there. I'm not a gatekeeper. And I'm not saying anyone who does that is gatekeeper, by the way. You know, I like Robinhood. I'm just going to say it like that. I know I went on a wild tangent, so I apologize everyone if you already have Robinhood or went on a wild tangent. We're going to start from the basics, okay? Especially with my members. We're going to start from the basics. You're going to get the formula of why I think the way I think, okay? Why I think the way I think. Because here's the thing. Miss Khadija can cook a cake. Carmela can cook a cake. Shani can cook a cake. I can cook a cake. Ten can cook a cake. M&T can cook a cake. Lisa J can cook a cake. Shani can cook a cake. Jobs can cook a cake. Neo can cook a cake. Shamika can cook a cake, right? We can all have the same recipe, right? But I guarantee you, if you have 10 taste tests, it would be 10 different tastes for the cake. First off, Shani may keep her butter in the refrigerator. 10 may keep the butter out. Miss Khadija may keep her eggs out to get room temperature. 10 may sift her flour where I may not. Do you see what I'm saying? The water and the taste of the water may be different from 10 to Miss Shani's to my water. The oven, somebody may be cooking with propane. So everyone has their different methods and reasons to how they like things, and it's okay. I'm going to tell you my method and my reasoning and the membership for the members. For the people who come and join, I'm still going to give y'all some hot facts. I'm going to give y'all some context clues, but the members are going to get the real deal Holyfield sauce. I'm giving y'all some sauce, but they're going to get the recipe. The recipe, the recipe. They're going to be like, the recipe. Like my grandma, it's easy. All you do is, this is what you do. And then you be looking at the long recipe like, what in the world you say? Hold on, grandma. What you say again? Repeat it. Hold on. Let me record you saying the recipe. The members gonna get the real deal sauce. Okay. You're quite welcome. You're quite welcome. So what I'm saying to y'all is this: not financial investment advice. If you do not have Robinhood, go ahead and download it. And I can probably put my link in there and everybody click it. I'm not going through all that. The people who are on here, if you do not have Robinhood app, go look and see if Robinhood is available. Because I know I talk to a variety of people around the world. In the United States, I know Robinhood is available. Go search Robinhood, download that app. Download the Robinhood app. Download it. Go ahead and link up the stuff. Listen to the information. It's a great app. My opinion, it's more user-friendly. The basics to start. The basics. It's a good app to start, period. Okay? So after you have the Robinhood app or any app that you use, you have to ask yourself the question, what is your budget? Most people go to the grocery store all willy-nilly and they don't have a grocery list, right? It's not a grocery list, by the way. Most people don't have a grocery list. They wind up spending money on, this is Italian butter. This is Parmesan butter. You'd be like, are you cooking something that's Parmesan? Oh, this is, coconut butter Crocs. You'd be like, what? Just buy. If you go to the grocery store without a list, you're going to be buying stuff, okay? Here's the deal. The simplest method to put this. When it comes to stocks, right? You have the basics. Look at the top 10 the top 10 cryptos. Look at the top 10 cryptos and do your research. You'll probably see on the top 10 cryptos, you'll see Bitcoin, Ethereum, Doge, XRP. Let's see. Is Solana on the top 10? I don't know. I haven't looked at the top 10 in a while because I just buy certain cryptos at a certain time. Okay. So you'll look. Then it's like this. The simplest way to understand this. Okay. All right. So once you look at the top 10, oh, okay. Wish my wife would take a list. But once you look at the top 10, right? Cryptos, then you say, why is it popular? It's kind of like when I was in school, Tommy was good, Nautica was good, was a Fat Farm, Pele Pele, and all that stuff was okay. I used to rock Tommy. That's just what I used to rock. So what I'm saying is they had a list, right? Of the top. So think about it like that. Okay. Think about what's popular. Like most people wanted to go to certain concerts or certain musicians because it was popular, right? The musicians people didn't know about, some people might go to them, but most people didn't. So think about it in the terms of music, in the terms of like a sand mixer, a KitchenAid mixer, as it returned to mixers, seeds, if you're into that type of thing, or DJI, if you're into drones. Think about what's popular in the field of expertise you like. That's the top crypto, Bitcoin. The second one is Ethereum. So think about the second thing you would buy if you can't buy this. Some people will buy Frosted Flakes. Can't buy Frosted Flakes, they won't buy nothing. You see what I'm saying? So Bitcoin is the top right now. And I'm saying right now for a reason. Okay? So it doesn't hurt to have a little Bitcoin in your recipe. Well, you learn it's 97,000. You don't have to buy a full Bitcoin. You can buy $1 worth of Bitcoin on certain apps. Okay? You can buy $5, $10 on certain apps. XRP, you don't have to buy a full, 37, 38, I don't even know what it is right now. You can buy certain things, aspects, okay? You can buy certain aspects of it. You don't have to worry about buying that, right? You have to understand, you have to have a budget. You have to have a list and a budget. Once you have a list and a budget, then you can do what you need to do. Okay? Everyone on my live can afford $1 worth of crypto because you got a phone. You can afford $1 worth of crypto. Everyone can afford $1 worth of crypto. I don't care who you are. $1 worth of crypto. And what I'm saying to you is this. I'm looking at the next 5 to 10 years because I'm telling y'all, we're going to a world without cash. Elon done told y'all, look, I got some robots. I don't want to take over, but the robots gonna be the robots. of the robots. A buddy of mine calling. Robots is going to be robots like the robots. So a lot of us understand that Elon is making robots to, um, let's just say, help people. So ask yourself this question: if your company can get a robot to fry chicken, is your job safe? I don't work in no fast food. If your company can get a robot to drive a truck, they'll never happen. It will. Um, are you safe? Hey, welcome to the membership, Miss Khadija. Are you safe? Ask yourself that question. Um, welcome to the membership, Miss Khadija. If your company can get a robot to clean up something, is your job safe? If your company can get a robot to vacuum, walk the dog, drive Uber, Lyft, deliver groceries. Well, you don't understand. I work in a machine shop. I'm a machine operator. If your robot can get a, if your company can get a machine, that can they? Hey, appreciate it, Carmela. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't. If your company can do that, are you safe? 98% of the jobs, security officers, are they safe? Well, I protect and serve at night. Y'all definitely ain't safe. See what I'm saying? Y'all are definitely not safe. I'm telling you, no matter what profession you're in, 98% is going to be taken up by robots. And there's still a 2% that still will be later on. You don't believe it. And it's okay. You have to get ahead of this. So, what I'm saying to you all is this: I'm going to come back live. Miss Khadija actually is the one who inspired me to go live today. I was literally, if you see screens in my office. You see these screens right here. I got what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 screens, 6 screens in the office right now. Yeah, you don't see the other screens, but 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'll be utilizing that, real soon. You see these screens right here. Yeah, I'll be utilizing those real soon. Have not used them right now because I'm actually hooking up stuff. As you can see, you still can see the wires right here. I'm literally wiring up stuff behind the scenes. So that's where I've been. I've been working on the plan. But how do I sign up for the membership for the phone? You click on the phone. You click on the far right hand corner where it says, hold on, it's the $sign. So how do I sign up for the membership? You click on the far right hand corner, it's the $sign. You click it, and it says membership. You click on the membership, and it allows you the opportunity to click on the membership. Yep, that's what it allows you to do. So even now, it allows you the opportunity to do that. So that's how you join the membership. Do you see that, Shani? My $sign is for super chats. So it should say a $sign. It should say super chat, membership gifting. Super chat, $sign should say super chat, membership, and membership gifting. That's what my membership ordeal says on my phone. When's the last time you updated everything? Hey, Shani, what I'll do also is send it to you on Insta. I'll definitely send that link to you on Insta as well. But wait till I get off live just so nobody won't say, oh, it's my link. I sent you something. And it ain't me. You know what I'm saying? Are you connected with me on Insta, Shani? I believe you are, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I'll send you the direct link to that once we get off. But as it relates to anything, this is cool, y'all. If you see these jewels and things like that, that's pretty cool. Like they are updating their ordeal. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Y'all, you see that? I don't know if y'all see that high five. Do y'all see that? I don't know if y'all see it. That's pretty cool. I'm just flabbergasted by how they're updating things. Yeah, I saw all of it. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. So now you can get jewels and things of that nature. But seriously, y'all, upper right hand corner, if you have not hit the like button, those three dots, click those three dots, hit the like button. Also, if you have not shared this out, it's okay. You don't have to if you don't want to. Share it to somebody that it can actually help. If you have not actually subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, y'all. Because I'm gonna drop some more bangers, especially the Bush people, the people who haven't said anything who've been watching. I appreciate the Bush people. Without the Bush people, without the Bush people, y'all, that is something that it wouldn't be possible without Bush people. I appreciate the Bush people. The people who are in the bushes, that's the people who are in the background not saying nothing. I still appreciate y'all watching. I still appreciate each and every one of you, even the people who don't mean me no well. I appreciate you. Love everyone. Love your enemies and pray for those who despitefully use you. I love each and every one of you. Okay. And when I said that 3 people left, it's okay. But I love everybody. But I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here. Shannon, I'll go ahead and send you that information to join the membership. Miss Khadija, welcome to the membership. And what am I cooking? I don't know, Miss Khadija. I might make some homemade pizza. I got some bread dough. I got some sauce. I got some cheese, some vegetables. I'll probably cook up the vegetables, stick it all together, and put it, cook it. But go ahead, make sure that you listen. Here's the thing, too, y'all. For the people who stuck to the end, understand. I don't know about that, Miss Khadija. I don't really like making cooking videos. You know, I can cook, to be real with you. I can really cook, but I just don't. I don't really. Yeah, I'm good on that. I'm good on that. I don't really like making cooking videos. Sometimes I do, but then I never post them. I'll cook something and I never post it because I don't. You know, I don't. But you all, even if you did not vote for President Trump, okay. Um, And my dad can tell you I can cook. My uncles can tell you I can cook. My sister can tell you I can cook. People can tell you I can cook. I just don't like posting those videos. But here's your homework. I'm gonna send you with some homework. Number one, if you haven't joined the membership, join the membership. So if you don't create that homework, it's okay. Number two, I need you to look and see what executive orders President Trump has signed. And that's going forward. Any president, even if you're not in the United States, look and see what your governmental system is doing. Understand that that is a clear test sign, a clear sign, the cheat sheet to what you need to be doing. Another thing, for the people who joined in the middle of this live and you have not actually saw me before, I have other videos about crypto and stocks and things like that. Also, guys, when people are giving, you know, it's the last thing I promise you I'm gonna say. My mother, I'll never forget it. I was coming from school, and my mother had the whole bottom floor of her office. She sold insurance. My grandma sold insurance. My mother sold insurance. My dad sold insurance. So guess what? I sold insurance. Had my insurance license at 18. One of the youngest people in my state having my insurance license. But I remember I came to my mom's office. My mom had a big old desk, mahogany oak desk, solid. That thing was heavy because when we moved it out of the office, oh my goodness, took me and my brother, my dad, and somebody else to move that office, that desk. We broke the top of her glass. I apologize, Mom. We didn't know it was gonna break. But anyway, that's a whole nother subject. But I came into the office, had my book bag, and I saw this guy with his feet up. And I was like, what's going on? Who is this dude? He had on ripped up shirt. He had on like shorts that were kind of just not. He just looked bummy. Just being honest. I was dressed head to toe. Tommy hat, Tommy shirt, Tommy pants, Tommy belt, Tommy socks, Tommy shoes, Tommy book bag. Nice chain. I was head to toe. Nice watch. I was head to toe drip. So I'm like, Mom, come here. She said, I'll be back. I said, Mom, who's that bum in your office? Who is this dude? What's going on? Like, cause I'm in like mode of trying to, attack mode. Cause I don't know who this dude is in my mom's office. My mom bust out laughing. Ah, Andy. She starts laughing. Andy. Ah, uh, this is what my son said. And I was like, I'm still trying to figure out who this guy is. And he says, oh wow. And he finally his posture changed. He stood up. He told my mom, he said, hey, do me a favor, print out for the last year all the numbers. And the numbers were who made what, right? And he said, do me a favor, print it out. So mom's printed out. He said, give me a highlighter too. And I'm like, who is this dude making orders? I'm like, I'm still don't know who this guy is. So he said, sit down, son. And I sit down behind my mom's desk. She had a big, nice chair, leather chair, big, nice desk. So I'm behind the desk, and it's like 4 chairs in front of the desk. So he's in one of the chairs. He scooted up, and he says, hey, he told to my mom, he says, is that the first document? She said, yeah. So she's stapling it with the swing line staple. If you've seen office, swing line. She staples it. He gets a highlighter. He says, do me a favor. I'm going to show him this, but start highlighting the other stuff. Staple it. All right. So she's going through highlighting stuff. I'm still like, who is this dude? So she says, hey, Robert. Hey, everyone. Hey, I'd rather be me. Oh, yeah. I'd rather be me. I'm going to post a video about that, but that's probably be on another video. Definitely in the membership already. I got some stuff already about that in membership. But he shows, and this is big old piece of paper, and she's highlighting everybody and people I knew, like this dude. I'm not gonna say nicknames because in the industry, a lot of people know this. A lot of people know this person. Okay, hey, I'd rather be me. I'm not trying to snake your question, by the way. Just no. But a lot of big names in the insurance industry. And I'm like, oh man, so and so makes this. Dang, so and so makes that. Oh wow, mom make this. Oh dang, dad make this. Dang, they making bank. And then he said, do me a favor. He said, look at the top of this list. And I looked. And he said, what's that name say? I said, Andy. I ain't gonna say his last name. And he said, that's me. I said, oh, okay. I heard you, but I didn't know who the heck you were. He said, just by what you're wearing, I can tell your net worth. I was like, what? I was about to slap him. I ain't gonna lie. Man, I'm not a violent person, but I was like, what? I stood up, like, what? What would you say? He said, no, sit back, son. I'm not trying to be rude. He said, I can tell your net worth just by what you say. Hey, stick around. I would rather be me, but I can just tell by how you dress. He started asking questions. How much gold do you have? How much silver do you have? How many stocks do you have? Crypto wasn't out back then. What kind of portfolio do you have? And I'm like, okay. So I'm listening. And as that, my mom was just showing him sheet after sheet. And I'm looking at Andy at the top. And I'm looking at his stuff. I'm looking at my parents' stuff. And I'm just looking. And we talked for about an hour. I threw some things off of him. I had an intellectual conversation, by the way. I had to make him change his mind by what he said, but still some of what he said was true, but wasn't true. So he kind of was like, oh, okay, I get it. So we talked, and talked, and I was looking at paper after paper. Do y'all want to know what was on top of the paper? The lowest month I saw after everything. This is on Everything I Love, y'all. After everything, the lowest month I saw that he made 1.1 million after everything was taken out. That was how much he got paid. His commission, 1.1 million, the lowest month. And for 12 consecutive months. The lowest month, y'all, $1.1 million. Now, one thing I learned and one thing I said is if I'm going to rock all this Tommy, that's why people wonder why I got hat, shirt, slides, why I got branded gloves, Because if I'm going to do something for another person that I did not know, I'm going to do it better for myself. So that's why I'm branded head to toe for what I wear. Number one. What's up, E? Number two, that's why I go so hard the way I go. And I'm not trying to insinuate anything when saying this. But one thing I can tell you is I'll never forget it. My mom won a trip. She was the top salesperson. And they flew to Trump's Florida estate when it was new. He had a chandelier, $1 million chandelier, just for the chandelier inside. Her mentor knew him, Trump, personally. What am I saying to y'all? When you get away from what you think you know, you can get to the next level of what you think. Let me say that again. When you get away from what you think you know, you can get to the next level of what you think. And Mom, if you're watching, I want to thank you so much for putting me in some of the environments that I've been in. It's actually helped me grow to who I am today. Dad, appreciate it. My grandma, who's no longer here, I appreciate it. Some of the environments I've been in, people couldn't even pay to be in those environments. Okay. So Andy told me a lot of things and a lot of principles I live by this day because of Andy and that conversation we had. I'm not trying to sugarcoat nothing. I'm not trying to be anybody who I'm not. But one thing I can tell you is I know what I'm talking about. Okay. One thing I can tell you is I'm okay. But if you don't listen to somebody in the next 5 to 7 years, by 2035, you're not going to be okay. And that's just the truth. I would rather be me. You asked about crypto. And you asked about a meme coin. And I'm just going to say Elon Musk. What is his favorite meme coin? And I'm going to show you this. You missed it earlier, but I gave some people some Easter eggs. This is Dogecoin. Why do I have it? This is Ethereum. This is Bitcoin. Why do I have it? These are brass, by the way. No, it's copper. I think it's copper. It's made of copper. I just liked it because of how it looked. And I got some silver coins of Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Doge as well. My favorite meme coin would be Dogecoin. My second favorite would be Shiba Inu, and this is Shiba coin, silver coin right here. Yep, silver Shiba right here. Second favorite meme would probably be Shiba Inu. Not financial or investment advice. Why do I like Dogecoin? Is because Elon Musk. And if you look in my membership 10 months ago, I mentioned crypto. I mentioned XRP. I mentioned Dogecoin. I mentioned Bitcoin and a few others that I'm not going to mention. Now you're probably asking about Turbo. If you don't know about Turbo, you're probably asking about, well, what do you think about this and that and all these other meme coins? That's my top meme coin. Okay, top. And that's because they're like, you got Doge, you got Shiba, you have to understand when you're one of the wealthiest people in the world and you say you like something, think about it. People said that this truck, this Cybertruck, is ugly. Yet everybody has the Cybertruck and driving around with it. Do I have a Cybertruck? No. Do I want to get one? Yes. So I don't have a Cybertruck yet. Do I want to get one? Yes. I'm going to get it wrapped. Whole nother subject for another day. But everyone talks about that. And from a marketing perspective, if you're in business and you can afford a Cybertruck, get it and get it wrapped. It's ugly and hideous. However, people will watch it and look at it. I just gave you a business jewel. If you can afford a Cybertruck, get one, wrap it in your business, and I promise you, people will look. Okay, another gem for another day. But as it relates to anything, you have to understand Elon Musk is one of the wealthiest men in the world, right? Not financial or investment advice. One of the wealthiest men in the world. Elon Musk is one of the wealthiest men in the world. Okay, because Elon Musk is one of the wealthiest men in the world, you got to understand. Someone talked about Cash App. Elon Musk was over PayPal. He sold his stake in PayPal, and PayPal sold. He sold. He was the one top person talking about PayPal. He's creating a platform, and in my opinion, Dogecoin will be one of the coins that they will use. I just gave y'all some freebies, by the way. Just gave y'all some freebies. In my opinion, Dogecoins will be one of the ones they will use. I put it in there. I talked about XRP, which is not necessarily a meme coin; it's a financial coin. I gave you some freebies right there. Um, if you look in the membership, there will be I put it's over there. I don't feel like getting up. I have a ebook that I printed out that talk about the next Bitcoin, and as it relates to anything, the stuff that I said about that particular coin. Yeah, yeah. I put how to beat the recession. There was a ebook that I put in there in the membership where you can click it, download it, whatever. I'm just telling you all. If yes, indeed. Okay, listening. We look at like I just got a notification talking about Puff, the diddler as they call him. I pray for everyone and I keep it moving. I'm not getting all entangled with everything that's going on with Jay and Puff and Beyonce and all these celebrities. They have billions of dollars. You don't. You don't have time to waste. I really rarely watch TV. I don't have time to waste. You don't have time to waste. There was a man by the name of Myron Golden, and I'm in my office. His book is not here because it's in my room by my bed. I got two of his books. But he said, if you don't make $100,000 a month, you don't have time to watch TV. If you don't make a minimum of $100,000 a month, you don't have time to watch TV. And I told you the story of the person who made $1 million a month, over $1 million a month. Okay. I didn't want to mention Myron Golden before I mentioned him, just simply because if you haven't seen Myron Golden, go subscribe to his YouTube channel. Myron Golden, MYRONGOLDEN. Go subscribe to his YouTube channel. If you don't make $100,000 or more a month, you don't have time to watch TV. I do not put in my mind and my heart and my atmosphere anything that's going to stop me from getting to where I need to go. I'm telling y'all, I don't have time for that. Yeah, you'll see me pop in certain lives. You'll see me in the YouTube streets. That's because I want to make sure that I am, showing showing myself, to people and make sure that I'm there supporting others. Okay, it's about support. Other than that, I I don't like. Matter of fact, I got a monitor that's a 32 inch, but it's a TV, 32-inch right there behind me, and I probably turned on the TV part of it maybe 3, 4 times. Other than that, it's been used for YouTube. I have not looked at it. I don't have time. But you learn, do you make $100,000 a month? I'm not going to answer that question. I'm not going to answer that question because if I make 10 million a month, what does that have to do with you making that? You see what I'm saying? Some people will be um, thrown off. Some people will say, "Oh, well, this is this. Well, I can't," and they'll start in the I can't mode. I'm not for that. I'm for the people. How can you get to the next level of what God called you to get to? The only way you can get to that next level is you have to do some things differently. You have to change your methods, change the way you think, change the people you listen to, change the things that you're doing, change your mindsets. Why did I mention and make the title of where I made it? Because you have to understand. Things are going to happen at such an accelerated pace that you are going to be left out if you don't. Hey, y'all, Lisa J Stocks is just now going live. I'm going to go over to her channel. Uh, go over there and show her some love. Tell her I sent you. Tell her Lisa J Stocks. Tell her I sent you over there. I'm about to get off. And that was one of the reasons I was going to get off, because she was going live. So once again, thanks so much for choosing You Learn with Robert. We'll see you in the next Side of Greatness. Members, appreciate you. Talk to you soon. I'm going to Lisa J Stocks. Bye.